Hey, this is Bobb-z Callahan here, and welcome back to another Word of Advice video. And for today's video, I wanted to talk about a topic which relates to this time of year. The last day of October, Halloween. But not only on that day, maybe some days near it, or some days after it. I wanted to talk about the act of pumpkin smashing, which seems to be a topic that comes up more in conversation maybe around this time of year, because at least I know growing up that people have always gotten pumpkins and they've put them out in their front yard, and hey, some people even put the time and effort to carve their pumpkins and put a neat design in them. It's fun. However, over the years there has seemed to be this idea that people want to come into a group, big or small, and they want to rush up to someone's front porch, or they want to rush into their lawn, take their pumpkins, collect them, and then we'll smash them. Smash them on the road, or maybe smash them onto a car or a telephone pole, you name it. And over time, I have told people that I am not supportive of this. I am not supportive of pumpkin smashing at all. And some people have definitely agreed that it's not good. And then I've also heard people say it's not really that harmful. And I wanted to emphasize the point in this video, my viewpoint that I will always maintain. I will always say that pumpkin smashing is wrong, very wrong, for a number of reasons. Number one, if you go up and you take a pumpkin from someone's property, that's stealing. Now, I've heard over time that, well, you know, it's not really that bad because the pumpkins are going to be thrown out. However, it's not your pumpkin. If you have a pumpkin that you've put out on your front lawn and maybe you've carved it, then that's your pumpkin to carve or just set out on your front lawn, and then you can throw it away because it's yours. You bought it. However, the pumpkins on someone else's lawn or on their front porch, those are not yours. So it is not right to steal from somebody else. I'm sure if someone stole your pumpkin that you would probably feel upset, just like other people who wake up one morning and they discover my pumpkin's gone. Probably some kids or some teenagers took that pumpkin and they pumpkin smashed it. So that's one reason why I do not support pumpkin smashing. And number two, when you're smashing pumpkins on the road or onto a car or a telephone pole, whatever, then you are leaving a mess on something, whether it's the road or the car or a pole. You're leaving a mess when you smash a pumpkin, and then someone else has to clean up that mess. I want you to think, if someone decided to throw a pumpkin onto your car, it didn't break a window or anything, but you got all this pumpkin remains on your car. That would be something that you would have to get cleaned up, even though you did not throw a pumpkin onto your own car. And if that happened to you, you would probably feel the same way I do. I would be feeling upset that someone decided to throw something onto my car and then they left a mess on my car or anything else on my property. When you're throwing a pumpkin, or if you're throwing anything else onto the road or car or anything you can think of, you're making a mess for someone else to clean up, and nobody appreciates that. So it's not really nice, it's really childish. It's really childish to steal a pumpkin and then smash it onto something. That involves stealing, and that involves someone else to clean up a mess that you made. It is not constructive, and it is not a good influence. And I will always be someone who will say, if you want to be smart during Halloween or around the time of Halloween, one thing you should not do is pumpkin smashing. If people are trying to encourage you or to invite you for a fun night of pumpkin smashing, say no to it, and heck, maybe even try to convince those people to not do it at all. But if people don't want to listen to you, then do not accept that invite to go pumpkin smashing. Just walk away, and you will have yourself a happier and safer Halloween, and you will not be contributing to ruining someone else's pumpkin that they bought and maybe they carved. So during Halloween, I hope you have fun. If you go trick-or-treating, I hope the weather is good. If you've carved a pumpkin this year, I hope that has been a fun experience, or if you're about to, I hope it will be fun for you. And just remember to make smart decisions. And one of those smart decisions you can make during this time of year is to not go pumpkin smashing. And overall, I hope what I've had to talk about in this video has made sense. I hope what I've had to talk about in this video will come in handy for you. And be sure to come back for another word of advice video.